The views and opinions expressed in this podcast by the host and or the guest do not necessarily reflect the views of the host and or Paranormal Buzz Radio and or its sponsors. Use of any material produced by Paranormal Buzz Radio without express written consent is prohibited. Paranormal Buzz Radio will not be held responsible for you holding your knees, crying, and rocking in a corner in a puddle of your own urine, or being beheaded by a group of children in a cornfield. In fact, if you come across a group of children in a cornfield, we promise to make fun of you as you run away screaming in terror. Listener discretion is advised. Caution. You are now entering the all-consuming realm of Shay's Paranormal Chat, where the things that are better left unsaid are actually said.
Shut up and sit down.
You're listening to Shay's Paranormal Chat. Paranormal podcasting done Shay's way. Tons of fun.
Dude, seriously?
A bit sarcastic.
Hashtag investigator, not hunter.
But always real.
Hashtag data, not evidence.
Don't get your panties in a twist.
Oh my god, really?
This is real, raw conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, TGIF, of course. This is Shay. Welcome to Shay's Paranormal Chat. And I'm excited about tonight. This is a first on my show. Of course, we have Roland and Cynthia from Raven Rose Paranormal, and we have some friends that will be popping in and out, I think.
Yep.
They are live from their investigation, so this is a first. This is going to be fun. I'm so looking forward to this.
We are totally stoked.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting, huh?
We just actually got done doing a walkthrough not too long ago, and there is some definite distinctive energy to this place.
You want to, let's start off in case, I know the people in the chat know who you are, and most of them already know where you are, but for people that listen later, why don't you fill us in on where you are and what you're doing?
We are Raven Rose Paranormal. We consist of myself, Cynthia, my husband Roland Gerodius, and our resident tech geek skeptic Taylor.
Yep, I'm here.
And Emmett couldn't be with us tonight. Emmett had stuff to do for a college project, so he had to sit this one out, which kind of makes me sad.
Aww.
But we are based out of Storm Lake, Iowa. We are a group that is more focused on trying to help new and budding groups start out, and focused on trying to help people that don't really know what's going on with their homes and stuff like that, and that's kind of where we're at.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Yes, Kelly has, Kelly's not with me tonight, they're asking in the chat. Kelly has to engagements a couple weekends a month. This happens to be one of them, that she is off doing her, I think it's a fair or an investigation.
I think she's got a retreat this weekend.
I'm not sure if it's a retreat or the fair was last week, so it's either a retreat or a private investigation. I can't keep up with my own schedule. Never mind Kelly's. I just know I write in the calendar.
Right.
You know, like, okay, the next couple months. This is when she's not available.
Yep. Yep. And just to kind of let you know too, we do have Chris Nielsen here with us from Paranormatic and from All Out Paranormal. If you want to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Chris Nielsen.
Hey, Chris, nice to meet you.
say, this announcement was sponsored by Pepsi-Cola.
Roland, didn't you get in trouble last night for doing that? You can't say that shit on the air.
Okay.
We are not sponsored by Pepsi
fine.
Cola.
Just sit there and go, this announcement was sponsored by American Condoms. Just, make up something,
Shay is going to get you.
Yeah. No, really, you do have a radio voice.
Yes, you do.
No, really, Shay's going to get you.
See? I told you.
Oh, my God, my brain is melting. Damn it, Shay. Stop.
And then we have Thomas Hunsaker from A Glimpse of Brilliant Sanity running around somewhere taking photos and filming stuff.
Nice.
So he's running around inside. We're outside so we can actually get a signal because once we hit inside, there's no signal.
Yeah, that's why
can I make
better.
Can I make a real quick plug?
As long as it doesn't say I sponsor somebody, go for it.
Yes, yeah. This plug is sponsored by...
I'll stop him right there.
No. We do want to give a big shout out to T&D Entertainments. They're the ones who went and actually gave us the opportunity to go investigate this wonderful place. Fantastic group of people.
Nice.
If you ever get a chance, come down to Shaler,
Iowa.
The haunted house is amazing. It is very well done.
Oh yeah.
And we want to say thank you, T&D Entertainment. Thank you, you guys.
Yep.
Nice. I don't even think we've said what the location is yet.
We are in Shaler, Iowa, which is a small town about 15, 20 minutes south of where we live. We are at the Shaler, is it the JC? No, just fire department?
T&D.
Or just T&D. T&D Entertainment puts on the Shaler Haunted House every year. So we are actually investigating a haunted attraction.
Yes.
And you can find T&D Entertainment on Google and Facebook.
Nice.
And the Shaler Haunted House has a Facebook page that you can check out. So make sure you hop on those and check those out too.
What you want to throw out your friends where they can be found before we get going and I forget to ask?
Where can you be found, Chris?
You can find Chris Nielsen on Twitter at the Paranomad, or if you're interested in anything else I do, you can look up All Out Paranormal on Facebook. And Spirit Search TV has been my latest project that you can also find on Facebook.
Nice.
Yeah.
Check him out, because if he's hanging out with Raven Rose, you know he's going to be cool, just like me.
You got it.
Let's do some shout-outs.
I expected you to start breaking out with like the weather.
Sorry, you're gonna have to deal with us like chattering amongst ourselves too.
Oh no, we knew this was gonna happen when we set this up. I've come to learn how to ignore Roland when needed.
Right?
All right, so far in chat we have Wolf, which is Adam. We have Mr. Darren. We have Matt. We have Kim Purvis. We have myself.
Hi, everybody.
Yes, I hope I didn't miss anybody. That's why I do it multiple times a show, especially when I don't have somebody with me to read it off for me.
Yep.
Yes, Matt. Matt, the co-owner, is saying Chris is awesome. He is. I know who he is. I agree. He's awesome. I'm just being funny. All right, I think I am.
And we love you.
So, thank you. What are some of the claims? Why are you investigating a haunted house?
Well, what are some of the claims?
I'll give you just
that we can say.
Okay, I'll give you just a couple of the basic ones. We've got claims of shadow people and doors slamming. We've got voices and howling going on inside that's emanating from inside the building. So it should be a pretty good evening.
Wow, sounds it.
Yeah, in our walkthrough, we were actually on the third floor, and we were walking out of an area, and Chris and I had both turned around, and Chris saw a shadow go from left to right and block out some light against the wall. So, yeah, and that was probably about 45 minutes, half an hour, or 45 minutes to an hour ago or so.
Yeah, about an hour.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
you guys are there tomorrow too, right?
Yep. We're doing a 2-day investigation. Well, 2 nights, 3 days.
Wow.
So, yep. We'll be out of here on Sunday morning sometime.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that experiment thing that Roland wants to do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually, the experiment itself was thought up by Chris, and we're just kind of sitting there going, ooh, hey, that'll be cool.
Yeah, I thought I had a nighttime investigation tomorrow, but I have a daytime one, so that might interfere with it.
Oh, well, that's still cool because we can still pick out a time, for the investigation or for the experiment that we wanted to do with you. Yeah. We can still pick out a time to go in there and do that. You know, if you have a daytime investigation.
Yeah, night. It will be daytime, early evening, but we can talk about that after. So what? For people that are listening that don't usually get to investigate, what equipment are you guys going to be using tonight?
We have of course, the digital recorders. We have our handheld cameras. We are, Roland and I and Taylor use 2 specific apps that are ITC apps. We use the Spiritus and the Necrophonic. And those are basic phonetic generators. So instead of using an SB7 spirit box, which actually makes me sick when I use them, well, you can test it out. You can use it, just don't do it around me. But we use those apps instead of an SB7 spirit box because the phonetic generators, for me, seem to garner a lot more responses. And for me, myself, I feel that if a spirit can put together phonetic sounds to form a word, that's a little more credible than going through radio stations.
Now, I do want to make
debated,
and it can. Like I said, that is my opinion.
I do also want to add that a good percentage of the time when we do use these ITCs, we use a form of sensory deprivation approach. Okay. So what we would use is Taylor, who is an amazing tool when it comes to this because he won't because he won't ever say anything that doesn't make sense. So generally what he'll do is he'll vocalize whatever he hears.
In other words, if he can't understand it, he won't repeat it.
Right. So the reason why that works is now you take out the pareidolia effect. So, and generally he can't hear the questions. And we've had a lot of good responses from that where we actually had full-on conversations, using that particular device. And then Taylor being, deprived
and they're
of any
talking
kind
about
of
somebody's wearing. For anybody that's not listening and hasn't heard of this, I've talked on air about it. We've talked on air about it. They've talked on air about it. It's when you're wearing headphones and you can't hear the people that are asking the questions, and you're getting, in this case, it's the app, the ITC app. That's all you can hear. It's going through the headphones, so you can't hear the questions being asked. So we do it also this way, not with the apps, but so it kind of, as he's talking about, you can't hear the question. So if the answer makes sense, it gives a little bit more credibility.
Right. And then I know Chris had mentioned wanting to do, what is it, the Gansfield?
Yeah.
The Gansfield experiment, that is complete sensory deprivation. You have a blindfold, you have headphones, you have, you have nothing.
The red is he talking? That's the red bring. Usually it's with the red light or a strobe light or something.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
I can't do that one.
I wish I could have a video right now because Taylor is standing there going, standing over here going, oh, me. Put me in
he
there.
wants to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do that. I can't do the light thing, but I can do the rest. Before I just want to finish saying that I started making fun of you guys for using the app, but I did want to point out, I don't know about the Necrophonics one, but the Spiritus one doesn't have a word base bank in it.
Right.
And it can be used on airplane mode. That's all I know about it.
And that's exactly what Necrophonics is, too. Necrophonics does not have a word bank. It
just
is
the phonetic
strictly
sounds.
Yep, strictly phonetic sounds, and you can use that one on airplane mode as well.
Okay. Because I was giving you crap, but I was going to finish up with a good thing about it, but Roland interrupted.
Yeah, of course. Leave it to Roland to interrupt.
So, the apps you're going to do. So what else are you going to do?
Let's see. I really don't want to go into the big experiment that we're going to do yet because that's kind of half secret. Secret. But then, I'm sure we'll do a lot of solo investigations, put somebody somewhere in isolation session, and we'll probably end up doing, splitting off into groups. This one's going to be an interesting one because the place itself, it looks really big, but you get inside, it's not as big as it looks. And it's very claustrophobic.
How many are there? 3, 4, 5 of you guys there?
Total tonight, there'll probably be about 5 or 6 of us, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Darren wants to know, Darren Buss wants to know, is Roland going to look at himself in the mirror?
Roland has already scared himself so many times. It's hilarious.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, yeah. They were going through their walkthrough, and I came down because Roland gave me his coat, and I had already done my walkthrough and everything. He gave me his coat, so I came to come outside, and Chris had gone through a different door than I did. And Roland must not have been paying attention or something. And so Roland went to go through that door, and Chris is standing on the other side, and all you hear is, "Oh, Jesus Christ!"
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, yeah. I came out just dying.
That is funny.
Oh, yeah. It was hilarious. So, yeah, and the fun one about this one is there's mannequins and everything in every single corner of the building. Any corner you walk around, so somebody's going to get scared.
Is it still, set up as a haunted house? Like a Halloween?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's what I thought.
Just come. You don't have to.
What is he? Yep. What's he saying in the background? I can't make it out.
Oh, we're talking. He's actually talking to the people that let us into the building, to T&D. Yep, going through some logistics. So, yeah.
So when you guys do isolation stuff, how do you do it? How do you keep the person safe? Because not that I advocate it, but if you're going to do it, what are some of the ways that you can make sure the person stays safe?
Generally, when we ISO or do an SI, we try to have a camera, that is connected to a monitor that can videotape it. Now, that's not always a realistic approach.
Right.
So, if in the event that we can't do that, we do a quasi ISO, where, for example, if we put somebody in a room, we'll have somebody outside the door. In this case, we're looking at doing a quasi ISO with Taylor, where he will have a necrophonic with headphones.
Where are they going to put you at?
Where do I get to hide? Yeah.
Where are you going to hide him at?
No, but basically we're gonna put him. There's going to be 2 people there, but the reason why I say it's a quasi ISO is because what will end up happening is like, for example, I will be the one who will be doing the EVP, the questioning, and the necrophonics, and Taylor, all he is just vocalizing what he hears.
All right, so you'll be in the room with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I wasn't sure because some people say isolation and they mean Zach sends that other guy off to deal with the demons.
And we'll do that, and we'll do that. This is a great place to go do something like that. We try not to keep them down too long. We're not going to do the Zach bag and say, "Bitch, go into that hole over there." we're going to try to. Yeah, you know.
We're so gonna make it so that we have no life savings for the rest of our lives. You know that, right?
But it's the truth. I mean, we're not going to do something like that, and we'll try to keep it. We try to keep it like within a 15-minute period.
Yeah.
You know,
and
because safety is important.
And somebody will be like out in the hallway or close to where that
they're
other
alone,
person
but
is.
they're not alone. You're in earshot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. And I have a feeling Chris is probably going to be one of them that's going to be doing this too, because Chris has locked himself in Edinburgh Manor by himself
for 5 days.
For 5 days.
Yeah, it shows. You look pretty gone.
So yeah.
So I didn't have bags under my eyes before.
Yeah. Originally Chris was like 365 pounds. Yeah. You know, so when he came out, it was the ghost diet. You know.
Don't make me laugh. I'm going to start coughing.
Poor Shay.
I need that diet. I would be
go on a diet
somewhere for that
yourself
diet.
in for 5 days.
I ate pretty good while I was
But yeah, so Chris is crazy enough to do stuff like that. Me?
Yeah, me too.
Me, no.
You got like 3 guys here.
Okay, so I'm like the chicken of the group, I guess.
The chick or the
do or do we not need to establish a safe word?
Yeah. Bananas.
I'm thinking pork and beans.
For Micah. For Micah.
Poor Shay is on the other end of this dying. You guys know this, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying not to cough.
Now you see what I live with day in and day out.
Yep.
I said hi real quick to Luna, but I think I talked over you, so I just want to say Luna has joined us. The beautiful Kelly McCarville has joined us to say hello and chat.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Mama Bear.
She says, I love me some Chris.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you could see the videotape here, Chris is in the background, both hands up in the air. Yeah.
I know Matt was asking. He's like, are they going to go live on their end? And I'm like, I don't think so. They're calling in, like, meaning while we were doing this. I'm like, they have to call in.
No. Yeah.
I'm like, not tonight, because last time it got all screwed up. And
yeah, I wish we could, but even the signal down here sucks. So
yeah, that's
we
why I
kind of had to.
Phone would be the best. So
yeah. Yeah.
So are you guys sleeping on location?
Sleep?
Did you say tweaking on location?
Sleeping.
No, I did not say tweaking.
We don't do that kind of stuff.
Sleeping.
No twerking, no tweaking, none of that.
Define sleep.
Are you guys like going home? Or are you going to be like on location?
No, we actually we have Chris brought his camper and
what is it?
the Thunderclaw.
Thunderclaw.
And Taylor has Raven Rose Mobile Command, which is a big, huge camper. Yep. So yeah, we'll probably end up. We got places to crash and stuff.
I could drive it.
Nice. Yeah, I'll be watching for your Facebook Lives. Like I said, I'll be out of town tomorrow.
Yeah, we're definitely going to try and do some Facebook Lives and see if we can't hopefully maybe get lucky enough to have our live videos go from the inside of this place, but I don't know.
Yeah, but if you can't, you can always record some video and then upload it when you get home too.
Yep, that's true. So. That is very true. We can do that. But yeah, we will be trying to do some various different lives throughout the night, so.
Okay, so what other is that? Did we cover all the equipment that you're using? Because we keep sidetracking, which is no surprise for the show.
Do you have? What else did you bring? Any other fun toys?
I brought a full spectrum camera.
Nice. Fun.
No periscopes, no nothing like that.
Nope. We are actually going raw. We're going to go very basic here. I think this is something where we want to try to capture like straight EVPs and straight videos and none of the big old school.
Yeah, there we go.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
I do want to make a quick plug. Taylor does have an equipment that he is going to be testing out tonight. Yep. Go ahead.
And what did you design, Taylor?
This is basically just a remake of the digital SLS camera for under $100. So
Nice.
I'm going to put together the videos to show everybody how to make their own SLS camera for under $100.
Hey.
So you don't have to go buy one for $400, $500, $600.
Yeah. That's awesome. We Nikki has one and we love it.
Yep.
So
I have never seen one in action, so this will be a first for me tonight.
Oh no, my favorite it's always exciting when you see it. Once we had to debunk we knew right away that it didn't move in 15, 20 minutes, so we knew it was just the headstone. But I love a couple different times when we've used it. One time was me, one time was my mother, and we can't see the camera.
Right.
And I'd be like, or my mother would be like, whichever at the time, it happened to both of us. I can feel it on my hand, and I'm standing behind my sister who's holding it, watching my mother say, "Oh, my hand's getting tingly, my hand's getting cold," and you can actually. We already knew that the thing was reaching out and touching our hand, but she can't see the camera.
Right.
So, it's pretty interesting.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that everybody. Kelly saying, awesome, Taylor. Darren saying, he wants an SLS. And Kelly says, Taylor, you silly guy, you make them and make a small profit, and then they still be less than the other ones.
Uh-huh. Yep. Found out some information. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And I even told my dad to back it up. Oh, we got info. You can go ahead and go talk to them. Okay, everybody's leaving me, so you're going to have to talk to me for a little bit.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, no, they're trying to leave me out of the information so that I can use the intuition and my abilities to see if I can validate
without knowing
what it is. Yep.
Yep.
That's what they're doing to me.
That makes sense.
But it's okay. Nobody loves me. I'm okay with that.
I love you.
Oh, Thomas is going to come join me now. Hey, Thomas can come say hi.
Hi, Thomas.
Hi.
How you doing?
This is Shay.
Hi, Shay. I'm doing great. I love this place. You guys don't understand how much of a treat it is for us tonight to be here.
Right. And Thomas is with a glimpse of Brilliant Sanity. Brilliant Sanity Studios. He does creepography, he calls it. Where he does a lot of the really creepy low light photography, and he did some of the awesome pictures that are on our Raven Rose page.
I thought so.
And,
yeah.
Yep, and he's got his own Facebook page, and he also investigates with Paranormania, which is Sarah Stream and Robert Gray and Shayla Jordan.
Okay. Yep.
And tell them how to find you.
You can find me on BrilliantSanityStudios.com or Thomas Huntzicker on Facebook, or you'll just see me posting on Raven Rose or Cynthia's page all the time. So,
yep.
I really don't want to be found.
He's the one that if you take a picture of him, he's got the camera up in front of his face, so you're taking a picture of him, taking a picture of you.
Yep, been there, done that. I get it.
Yep. So that's what Thomas does. He likes to hide.
I don't blame him. I like to hide sometimes myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait and see if we have any questions. So, have you picked up anything intuitively yet?
I have picked up on a few things. I haven't gotten a lot for names or dates or anything like that, but I've picked up on some hot spots in the building that I feel are hot spots. I've picked up on we were in one of the rooms, and I actually picked up on a spirit that was in the room. I'm hoping to be able to go back into that room and get a hold of that spirit and see if I can actually wiggle some information out of him. But as
So
for like
what is
names,
it
dates,
feeling
anything like
sorry. When you say hot spot, do you mean you can just sense this activity, you can sense the spirits, or the energy is just different?
The energy
All of
feels
the
different
above?
in those spots. Yeah, pretty much all of the above. It's not like anything really jumps out at me and shows itself, but the energy changes. And you know when you get that little tingle on the back of your neck and you're like, you know something's going to happen. I get that a lot.
Yeah.
And I got that in quite a few places in here. And I know some of the guys have gotten that in a few places in here. So, I mean, it's definitely panning out to be something really interesting, I think. I think we're going to be pleasantly surprised at what we get.
And Roland, being Roland, he goes in and tries to debunk more than prove, right?
Yeah, he tends to try to debunk a lot of it, but he's kind of that middleman to where Taylor is more of our skeptic. He's the one that wants to prove that it's just a building. You know?
I don't think debunking something is being skeptic. I think it's being responsible.
Well, he calls himself an open-minded skeptic, which he very well is, because, you know, he's not closed off to, if I feel something's there and something happens to validate it, you know, then he's more apt to say, oh, well, maybe there is something here. But he still likes to put the science behind it and try and see if he can't figure out, you know, well, was it this? Was it that? You know, could it have been a board creaking?
Yeah, you have to, in my opinion. You have to rule out anything that it possibly could be before you can consider paranormal. I call myself a skeptical true believer.
A skeptical true believer. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, because I do both. I really believe in the paranormal and the spirit realm, but I'm skeptical on how and what we find.
Chris calls himself an optimistic skeptic.
There we go. That's a good one. I can't hear him. What's he saying?
Oh no, we had the gal stop that stopped with the information. Says this is so cool that you guys are doing this, and
it is.
Yeah, we're really stoked that they're letting us do this, because you know it's a lot of. We didn't know if we could ever get into here or not, and then you know, to be able to have that opportunity to actually get into a place that no one's really done before, except for maybe, you know, one other team, and they're still in the middle of going through all of their evidence. So,
so even though somebody's been in there, they're not even done going through everything.
Nope, they're not even done going through everything that they've got. And they actually had filmed theirs too, and I believe they're going to put theirs on VideoSpace. It's Seth Alney with CCPI.
Okay, yep.
Yep. They did a little documentary thing. I think it's called Haunted House, and I think they're going to put it. I think they're going to put it on VideoSpace, but I'm not 100% sure about that.
So don't quote us, peeps.
Nope, don't quote me on that. That's kind of what I'm taking from everything that I've seen on Facebook. So.
Nice. Darren has a question before I forget, because I'm by myself and it was a few minutes ago. Do you guys ever do or participate in public investigations? You know, the public investigation events?
Right. We actually have done a public investigation. We did one down at the Klondike Hotel in Manila, and we did go to the schoolhouse when the schoolhouse was still open. They did like a little mini con and did an investigation there. Yeah, and we went to that. So yeah, we have done public investigations. 1022 Royal Street that Roland and I have done was technically kind of a public investigation. You had to book it through Ghost Hunts USA, I think. I think that's what it was. And so you had a group of probably, I think we had 10 people, I think, total. And
number.
so and that's technically public too. So yeah, we've done a few. What we really would love to do is actually help, like sponsor a public investigation or help. I don't want to say run it, but get involved with one.
My sister and I, Sis, has helped out run a couple, and watch for the announcement. PBR is going to be sponsoring an event here real quick. We're just waiting for the public announcement. So
awesome.
Yeah,
I will watch out for that.
Yeah, we have a lot of, between my team and PBR, we have PBR, Paranormal Buzz Radio, for anybody out there listening. That's what PBR means. We have a lot of big stuff coming up. So I'm working my ass off, and people think I'm ignoring them. I am just busy behind the scenes. So we have a lot.
Yeah, you're one that hardly ever sleeps.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's why I knew you would relate to the sleep. What's that?
Yeah, exactly.
What is this mystical thing we call sleep?
I didn't sleep much before I got this busy. So.
Oh God.
Yeah. So I sleep. Maybe sometimes I sleep a little less because I'm so busy. But that's just I have insomnia. It just kind of works out because I can fit more into my day. I do get bitchy.
What did you say?
I do too. No, she said she gets bitchy.
Oh, I thought you said you had Pepsi. I get bitchy if I drink Pepsi.
I like Pepsi. We don't sponsor them, but I like it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not sponsored by Pepsi.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by anybody but Mr. Matthew. There was another question, I think, but I missed it.
You stole my soda? How dare you?
I saw Oh, Darren was just saying, I would love to do one with you guys. That would be awesome.
We're trying to figure out the logistics of doing a public event, a quote unquote public event. Yeah. And so, eventually we are going to get one going, and eventually we want to get it to where we can invite people to come in and investigate with us.
Yeah.
But we need to get ourselves comfortable enough to where we're ready for that.
I think the part of getting ourselves out there is our forefront, because I think with the networking that we have, you, Kelly, Thomas, and being able to have credible guest investigators like Chris, who are amazing. So then we got this nice name brand to follow us. I think that definitely helps us gain that connection in the paranormal field.
Right.
So,
Agreed.
Are you still there?
Yeah, she's still there.
I was just listening. I didn't want to interrupt you for
once. She's listening to you.
Okay, no.
She doesn't interrupt like you do.
No, but
I only interrupt when I'm on your show.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, we're getting people who are driving by going, oh, what's going on over there?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, there must be dealing in drugs over there. Yeah.
No, we're just paranormal investigators. Crazy still, but just, different kind of crazy.
Right? Yeah.
Who's the guy from Breaking Bad? What's his name? I don't know.
Neither.
Anybody over there seen Breaking Bad? Yeah. What's his name? The guy with the glasses?
Walter White.
Yeah,
wow. We just saw a limo drive by the place that we're investigating. That's awesome. No.
Yep.
Did I have to ask, did he just yell demon?
No, he just yelled John Cena.
I thought he yelled because Darren said in chat he did the demon, and I thought Nolan yelled it at the limo.
Nope.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, no. Yeah, heard that one yet tonight. I don't think we will either.
So, Darren, you'll have to pay attention and watch and wait patiently for them to get ready because they're being smart. Some people jump into things, me included, without knowing what they're doing. Get in over their head real quick and figure it out as they go. They're doing it the smart way. They're going to wait and prepare themselves and then start doing something.
Yeah, we're gonna try anyway.
Well, and we'll probably, do something stupid, crazy, sometime. But I think when it involves public events and stuff, we would like to have at least a sensible, sensible facsimile of professionalism. Professionalism.
Professionalism
we don't want all of a
is
sudden,
overrated.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, when you're sitting there and you're sponsoring an event and you're all of a sudden
I'm kidding. When it comes to investigating that, I'm kidding. We were really serious when we did it.
Yeah.
But,
because we don't want to be walking around going, who is that guy?
Right.
What
are you doing?
Yeah. So,
that's why I want you guys to come back because we have fun together and we can be stupid silly, but there's also which most people see the stupid, silly part of me, every Friday. Yeah. But there's a serious side to you guys, just like there is me but sometimes you put us together and it like magnifies the stupid, silly more than the seriousness.
Yeah.
Well, it's like right now, we're just getting ready. We're going to settle down, get something to eat.
Yeah.
Probably talk a little bit logistics of some of the
what we're going to
do, some of the shooting of cameras so we can get things documented. Today's going to be like a more production kind of day. But we're going to go around and have a lot of fun because let's be honest, ghost hunting 95% of the time you're talking to the air. Or to the wall, or to the dark, or and you're sitting there twiddling your thumb.
You're looking like a complete loony.
Now, if you take it too overtly serious, then you're going to sit there going, well, geez, fuck that.
Yeah, why am I doing this?
Why are we doing this? Yeah. So we loosen up, we have a good time, and we relax, and, and we prepare ourselves. Because, man, when that 5% kicks in, that's cool.
We're the same way, and that's one of the things that I always say I like about you guys because you know when to be serious, but you know when you don't have to be.
Right.
Sometimes we blur the line. We're human. We blur the line on when we should and shouldn't say things. But overall, you guys know when to be serious, and that's how we investigate. Yep. I'm like this maybe 2% of the time when I'm investigating. Sometimes 10 if it's a boring night, but we've got more activity being ourselves than hey, what's your name? What are you doing? We don't quite do that anyways, but you know what I mean. Like being yourself, having normal conversations is a good way to get activity going.
I'm telling you,
right up there. I've been standing here feeling like I'm being watched from that window.
Seriously,
so we're standing outside, and we're standing out on the side of the building, and there is a window on the 3rd floor of this building that has no screen, and it's an open window, but it's like there's something and I can almost make out a white figure up there.
So
what looks like a figure.
Intuitionally, you can make out a white figure, or with your eyes.
Well, for me, right now I'm seeing. Right now I'm kind of seeing like a white misty thing with my eyes.
With your eyes.
But intuitively, it feels like it's a male spirit.
Was that
my headphones
Thomas
are in my purse? No, that's Roland. Chris and Thomas are over by the doorway.
I feel like something, but I couldn't tell which guy was saying it. I knew it wasn't Roland.
That was Roland. It was actually Roland.
Grab the headphones real quick.
Okay.
And then while you're interviewing...
Are you going up there?
No. Okay. Let him stay down here because we want to see what it's like.
Roland's going to grab the headphones and do a real quick necrophonics thing because he's going to see if we can pick anything up because everybody, it's like everybody that gets here they're all drawn to that window. And it's just
without you guys saying it, they're just automatically drawn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I see. I like when stuff like that happens.
Yeah, because we can be standing here. We're actually standing. If you would look at the building, we're standing in the driveway to the building. It's in my purse. My purse is in the truck. It's like, where are your headphones at? But yeah, no, anybody that stands down here and just looks at the building, your eyes are automatically drawn up to that window. It's just really odd. What the hell was that? So yeah, it's weird. It's like I said, this building has a vibe all of its own, and it's really hard to describe. It's just odd.
I think as paranormal investigators, that's a term we use a lot when it comes to feelings. It's too hard to describe, or I can't explain it, or do you know what I mean? Do you understand?
Yep. Yeah, and the funny thing is, you know what the answer you get? Oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. You get halfway through the sentence, and we usually I know.
Yeah, I find that a lot lately. If I'm at a place and I'm trying to describe something, and I'm like, I don't have the words for it. It's too hard to describe. You know, you have to be there.
Yep, I understand that because. Or it will take too many words to describe it.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is after we get off the show with you, I'm going to actually go on Raven Rose Live and I will show that window.
Yeah, and I'll, we got about 10 minutes left. I will keep an eye out for all your Raven Rose stuff tonight, and I will share everything to Paranormal Buzz, too, since we're discussing the location. So anything you put up, as much as I can see, I'll share it over there. That way listeners can not only know where to find you, but can, see what's going on.
Yep.
Cool.
We really waiting for my daughter to come home. She came home. She came home yesterday.
Yeah.
And tonight. Would you mind if I left you again? Go ahead. So.
Awesome.
I hear.
Yeah. That was my watch.
No, your watch. I thought it was a notification.
No, it was my watch.
My my daughter and her friend, being out of the country for a week, they didn't like the food too much. So the other girl, I don't want to use their names because they're minors, decided that they needed to do an American meal. So of course they went to Olive Garden.
Of course. Italian food.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
Has he started already, or is he still looking for your purse?
Roland and Taylor are actually doing the Estes method. The headphone.
Taylor has
the necrophonics, and he's got the headphones in, and Roland is asking questions.
Trying to listen.
And said, "Say it, damn it!"
Yeah, because that's how many fingers I was holding up fingers.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Because I'm just sitting here, and I said, it said two. I heard two, and I'm like,
and I was holding up fingers, and I was like, okay, how many fingers am I holding up?
And I don't say it. Say it, damn it.
See, that's the kind of stuff that we get.
Yeah.
I've never seen this in person, so this is really
exciting.
Yep. Giddy? Getting all giddy about it?
Okay, so now
this is our Estes method in person.
You know how many people are standing out here? Can you see them?
Roland just asked if they could see how many people are standing out here.
I can hear. Let me ask the chat. Chat, let me know if you can hear them, because I'm struggling, but I can hear them.
Really? Really? Yeah, I mean, I'm seriously asking. Yeah. Okay.
What did it say now?
Fuck you.
Oh! Wow.
Yeah.
Roland was getting cocky, and it just shut him down.
You know, I really
It said cocky?
Right now. Yep.
Wow. Wow.
I tell you, I can't wait to meet you. I think we're going to have a good time. So, can you do me a huge favor? Our friend Thomas is going to go in. Okay. Can you see Tommy?
Bad? Bad.
Yeah, he's going to go in. At some point, can you touch his elbow? Is that cool? You don't want to touch his elbow?
I'm in.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to be so much fun.
Yes. Take some video.
Oh, we definitely will.
Yeah.
If you can hear me, I want you to tell Taylor the word bucket.
Okay, now I'm going over to Taylor to see if we get it.
Sounded like bucket.
I swear to God, as soon as Roland said that, I knew Taylor was going to say fuck it. I don't know how, but I knew.
Or how clueless he is to how incredible this is.
Right?
So, like I said,
Oh my God.
you want to explain? You want to explain what we're doing?
Okay, so to explain what we're doing is Roland is asking questions.
Yeah.
Taylor had we're going to take a break from it for a second. Taylor had the headphones in, and he's using the Necrophonic ITC app. Roland is standing quite a ways away from him and talking in a softer voice so that Taylor
we can tell.
absolutely...
I think they can tell that because Roland we can hear better than Taylor, so you can tell the distance.
Taylor could not hear him, and Roland says, if you can hear me, say the word bucket. And Taylor, who is standing all the way over on the other side, gets this confused look on his face, and he goes, it sounded like fuck it.
Yeah, so either a spirit said bucket and he misunderstood, or Taylor read my mind because fuck it instantly came into my head.
Yeah.
So
pretty wild.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard
I
to
love
describe
doing
because listeners can't see how far they are. They can't, it's hard without video.
Right.
But you guys check out the Raven Rose page and see some video of it. Hopefully there'll be some up
the
weekend.
Oh, yeah, we will definitely. I'm going to, like I said, once we get done with you, I'm going to do a quick live from outside and let you see the outside of the building and what we're doing. And this could get interesting.
Yeah, it will. I
just be like, okay, stop.
Oh, I am so excited.
So for anybody listening, live listeners or anybody that comes on and listens later, you can find them on Raven Rose Paranormal on Facebook.
Yep.
I highly suggest you check them out because they do some serious investigating and they have lots of fun along the way. Great people.
That's what you say?
Yeah.
I can hear the excitement in Roland's voice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I need to throw out some information here.
Go for it.
Before we get to the end of the show and I forget because I'm by myself and I don't set my phone just froze. I don't know what's going on with Messenger. It keeps making my phone freeze and shut down. That last update it did Tuesday. I gotta find the information and you'll probably be able to help me. I'm gonna do a quick shout out to Ashley Storm and all them.
Yes,
doing
the paranormal bully busters.
Yes, they have a
Yeah.
group, but the group's closing. They also have a page.
Yep.
And they are getting paranormal teams together, trying to raise awareness.
Yep.
On bullying.
Bullying.
Working with StompOutBullying.org.
And we are a part of that movement.
Yeah, so I'll be on this show. I'll be doing the shout outs, and actually every single one of the hosts on the network has agreed to throw out the information at the end of every show.
Awesome.
And they have helplines, and I'll be including the helplines on Sunday's show, where we always put out 3 hotlines anyways at the end of the Skeptic and the Psychic. So for a little bit, one of them will be the Stomp Out Bullying helplines. Unfortunately, my phone froze. Oh, here we are. So, StompOutBullying.org. And I believe this is the helpline. 1-877-662-8559.
Yes, ma'am.
So definitely check out the group or the page. It's called Paranormal Bully Busters. Or if you don't want to do that, go straight to StompOutBullying.org.
Yep.
I think it's a great cause.
Oh, it definitely is.
It helps a lot of kids, a lot of people. And personally, I see a lot of adults in the paranormal field bullying each other. So I think this is a great way to also bring attention to that.
Yeah. You see it?
Stand.
Yeah. It's like standing in the window.
Oh,
sorry.
See it again? You're fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like he's standing right on this side.
On the left side of the window, you're getting like shoulder top. He for some reason goes halfway up the window, though.
Yeah. It's like just halfway up the window.
Where he's at, though, he's got to be at least 8 feet tall.
I know.
In order to
That's
create a
weird.
like that.
We are, guys. Sorry, not you. Keep going. I'm talking to them in the chat.
Yeah.
They're like, you guys need to do a live video.
Where that is right along the stairs that go down from that crane chute.
Right. But that is just wild because it's like it's right there. Right there.
We don't know if we can see you. Move.
It just did. It just moved to that side.
Hey, Cynthia.
Just the right side. Yes, ma'am.
We can end this so you can go live.
Yeah. Let's do that. And I'm gonna start to go live and see if I can get you guys to see some of this.
Yep. Go ahead. Hang up. You can just hang up. I'll finish up by myself, and I'll come over to your page in a few minutes. I'll be there. I just gotta close up.
All righty, sweetie.
All right. Good luck tonight. Stay safe.
Thanks, babe.
Yep.
Bye.
Okay, guys. See, things started. You never know when things are gonna happen and when they're not. And actually, the show went longer. She said an hour. I said, it'll be less, but we were having fun. So if you want to see their live video, they're going to go live right now. Again, it's on Facebook. Raven Rose Paranormal. I'm going to share it to the Paranormal Buzz. So I just want to say, thanks, Darren. I'm going to do shout-outs again. Of course, we had Darren and Wolf, Adam. I was going to say his name, too. I don't know why. Now it's a habit. We have Matt. We had Luna, we had me, of course, Cynthia Rowland, Miss Kelly McCurville, Kim Purvis, and I'm probably missing people because this is why Kelly is so good because I can't scroll. I think I got everybody. The Skeptic and the Psychic will be back Sunday. Woohoo, we had 2 weeks off. We're back. We will be talking about, Cis Paranormal. I think you guys might know them. We'll be talking about one of the investigations from there. And I just got the notification. Raven Rose is now live. So, good night. Thank you, everybody. Go check out Raven Rose, and I will be there in a few minutes. Good night, guys. See you Sunday.
Thank you for listening, and for all things Paranormal Buzz Radio related, check out our website at paranormalbuzzradio.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram.